Yay. Live. What is up, everybody? I am going to take a brief second here and share all this stuff to Discord. Copy. I thought there was I don't know. I thought one of the times I went live, it gave me a live stream code, but now it's making me copy and paste the, oh, so just give me just a second, guys. Let me post all this stuff, commenting on all these Discord pages, trying to get the channel out there a little bit. Paste, boom. Now. I don't think C7 Viper does announcements, links, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he allows you to promote on his Discord. Which I do want to jump in. Since nobody's here yet and all that stuff, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to talk anyways, but one of the things that kind of always drives me crazy is you always see these people talk about, wanting to better the community and do all this stuff and do all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. And, it's all about being a team and all this. And then on their Discord and stuff, they don't allow you to self-promote. And I understand the difference between like self-promoting and like spamming your channel and stuff. So as long as you're not spamming, I think everything should be fine. But if they would do a self-promote area, then that's another way that they can help like spread the word of the community, allow other people to find other YouTubers and stuff that they may not have known that streams, helps little channels like mine grow and get people. Hey, yo, Kelvin, what's up, man? Better the community by doing nothing. Yeah. But it's just it kind of always irritates me when you see these big streamers promote that they want to try to help the community and stuff, but then they don't allow like other people to self-promote on their Discord or anything like that. And I mean, same thing bothered me when I was on Twitch and stuff, big gaming streamers talking about, hey, it's all about a tight knit community and trying to get the word around and trying to prove that video games aren't the thing that the devil thing that the Karens out there of the world thinks it is. But then when it comes to self-promoting, they're like, oh, no. You can't talk about you. This is only about me. Well, that doesn't really promote a fucking community, in my opinion. And I think there's one more place I can post. Here we go. Wish tag. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons why one of the first things I did when I created my Discord was I did a self-promotion tab. And as long as you're not like self-promoting like in other spots, that's what that's for. And to be honest, I don't care how much you spam it, unless you're like spamming literally the same link 10 times in 2 minutes and stuff. I'm not going to care. the whole purpose is to spread the word and just build the community up more than where it's at now. And if if I can get one person to find somebody else that they've not ever watched before, then to me that's a success. And it's all about just trying to help everybody else out. So before the comments are made, Kelvin, yes, you will see my hand at my crotch the entire time. I have an ice pack, and it is resting at where I had surgery done yesterday to help relieve some of the pain. And I'm on some pretty heavy narcos right now. So, yeah, trying to keep my pain level managed a little bit. Uh, so, I didn't even do an introduction. How's it going, everybody? We're 6.5 minutes into this video, and if you guys don't know, this is Gambit Airsoft. So, hey, what's up, Caleb? How's it going, man? So, yep, this is Gambit Airsoft, and I had, just as the title says, this is a post-surgery airsoft talk, and maybe tinkering with the XR-5 a little bit. Um, like I was just saying to Kelvin, my hand is going to be off screen for a lot. No, man, that's cool. I definitely appreciate it. I'm just now starting to do some of these live streams a little bit more regularly, and I like talking to people, and sometimes it beats just talking to the computer. Um, so I did have surgery on my stomach yesterday, so I got this ice pack that I'm holding down here to help. So I'm not doing anything inappropriate, but um, so yeah. So basically, we're just going to sit here and chit chat, and I have no idea how long this stream is going to last. It could last 15 minutes, or it could be another, hour and a half, 2 hour stream. I did an hour stream 2 days ago, and then like a couple hours later, I did another hour and a half stream. So, yeah, those were my first live streams, and just trying to check it out. To me, it's kind of a lot like when I was streaming video games. Didn't really care about playing. Well, I like playing video games, but it was more about the chat and talking to people. So, uh, as you guys know, I think I'm gonna go through the XR-5 a little bit, and we can talk about whatever while we're doing this. So, I bought an XR-5. It was all stock. I'm assuming that the guy I bought it from bought it in either received it in a box of awesome, or he got it in a one of the mystery open boxes. But it was bought. Oh, it's down here. It was bought through Evike. It passed inspection. It was dated for 6/9/21. I don't know who that gun tester is, and they rated this at 395 to 405 FPS. And I'm going to have to take their word for it because I don't have a chrono. Oh, man. A little tender, guys. A little tender. Any of you guys ever had any surgeries? This is my first one, and it sucks. So, obviously, as you can see, I already put the front angled foregrip on it. I'm a little bit different than most people. Most people have their foregrips out towards. Hold on, I'm trying to situate this ice pack so it's not completely falling off. So most people put their foregrips like way up here towards the front. I don't. I personally like it being really close. Actually, the way this magwell was designed, I didn't mind holding it here. Before we get too much further, let me do my little spiel. Dear YouTube, this is an airsoft rifle. This cannot be converted to be a real gun, and it cannot be converted to fire real firearms. This is a toy and a hobby that I highly enjoy and is not a deadly weapon. So please do not take my video down. This is a toy. This is an airsoft toy gun replica. So, and actually this isn't even a replica. They do not have a real steel version of this gun. So basically this is loosely based off of video games. So with that being said, I will continue. So I always run my angle foregrip as far back as I can. It just makes me feel like I have better control over the rifle. I did the same thing with my G36. This does not interfere with how the battery compartment is accessed, which I personally love. I have a ton of room here. Oh. So super easy. I still have space up here if I want to do a laser or a laser up here. I've got the two side rails. I can always attach flashlights or laser to. And then there is a optic rail back here. So I think what we're going to end up doing today is I want to move this flip up sight all the way back, as far back as I can, so that I can mount my rail riser and my optic in front of it. I thought about taking them off, but it's got styrofoam on it. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know if it'll get removed or not. Maybe in the future. This is the high cap mag that originally came with the gun. I don't know if you guys follow a tech channel called Wish Tech. I will actually link his Discord down in the bottom after this video. But it's let me get the spelling for you guys correctly. Actually, I might be able to link it in the chat, because if you guys don't follow this guy, you need to. He's an airsoft tech, and he has his own online store where he sells BBs. He gets them from somewhere overseas. They're high grade, extremely precise BBs, and they're super freaking cheap. Let's see here. Invite people. Copy. Paste. There you go. Go check him out. He's freaking awesome. And he does live streams on Twitch. I believe it's Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I could be wrong on that. Due to my work schedule, he usually streams like towards the evening. I want to say like 6 o'clock. But I work, so the only time I can ever catch him is when he streams on Saturdays or when I'm not at work. But he's in the process of doing a DSG build on a Calico Jack that is going to be a giveaway gun. He does a lot of giveaway guns. He's also in the process of doing a DSG build on an XR-5, because when I got this gun, I posted on his channel that I got a new rifle, and he actually said that he had one that was disassembled and decided that he was going to build it next. He was actually supposed to be in the process of building it, but the Calico keeps breaking on him. That build's kind of progressed longer than what he thought it was originally going to progress. But while I was talking to him on his channel, we were talking about magazines. So apparently, let me see if I can find one real quick. Sorry, guys. Oh, a little more straining than I should have done. But M4 mags fit this gun, but there has to be a certain type of M4 mag. So it has to be the mag where it's longer here before the turn, or even like the straight type. So basically, it's kind of like this, but it's just like a little M4 mag. It's kind of like the Vietnam style. I believe that's the proper way of describing it. Um, but those type of mags fit in this gun. The only problem is, first of all, I'll show you real quick. Even the stock mag doesn't like to fit in here right. I'm not sure if there's something that's not lined up right or what the deal is, but that's the way it looks from factory. Oh, this ice pack and me are going to have a fight. This is with the regular M4 mag. So the only problem I have with this is I don't think it really meshes very well. While it does fit in here and fits in here good, not a little bit of wobble this way, nothing this way, and it's sturdy. So these are the mags that fit in this gun, and mainly it's because of this piece right here. Blocks like regular EPM mags won't fit. There's a lot of mags that won't fit this gun. It has to be a certain one. So while I was talking to Wish, he actually informed me that these mags, these are the G&G polymer mags, mid cap, which is what I wanted to go with, and they have the actual finished BB guide so that it runs everything through. Let me see if I can get that guide pushed down in there. But he actually told me that these do fit the gun. So I bought one, and obviously, since my gun is tan and black, I bought the one that has tan and the black base, and it does. And I think it actually looks pretty good. I think it fits it really good. There's absolutely no wobble in this. This thing is super, super tight. And it does feel like the mag release doesn't work, but it's very minimal. So it's just a barely pressing on that will drop the mag. The mag doesn't free fall. I do have to pull it out because it is a tight fit. But while looking at the magazine, and I don't know if it'll zoom in on it, you can see there's a little black scrape right there. So it does seem like the mag's catching somewhere in there. I don't know if it's just slightly off kiltered or what the deal is, but maybe if I shave that down a little bit, it'll be a little bit easier to seat and remove. But it does fit. It does fit really good. I have yet to try to load this mag and shoot it. I don't know. Let's see here. That sure looks like spam to me. So we'll go ahead and yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll call those guys out of here. It says it only timed them out for 300 seconds, but I was trying to ban them, and I don't know how to do that. So we'll get that figured out. But that, going back to the community aspect and stuff, that's, those messages that's not what I'm looking for. So yeah, I think I'm going to try to tinker on this thing a little bit. Hold on a second. I gotta check on my son. Oh. Oh, all right. So, whew. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I do plan on buying. They have a box set on the Evike website of these G&G mags. I believe it's either 4 or 5 mags, all mid caps. So I plan on buying that. That'll give me 5 or 6 mid cap mags. What the? Marlene, really? You're gonna pop in here and do that stuff too? So, whew, how's everybody's day going? Um, doesn't look like I have anybody in stream right now. Kelvin left me. Caleb left me. All right. Anyways, I'm just gonna get my tool set here and we'll do some adjustments and tinker on this bad boy a little bit and see what all we can get done and how this rifle will look once we get it there. I also thought about seeing if my G36 rails, because I think they might be longer than these side rails. Actually, let me see if I can adjust this, and then maybe we can go down here. So I think my G36 rails, my side rails, which are full metal, are longer than this one. And if so, I might see if this bolt and this bolt will line up with the front and middle bolt on my G36 rails, and then I could just have an additional rail length here if I need it. It's not necessarily a priority at this point in time, just because I don't have anything mounted to this. And if I do mount anything, it'll probably be obviously the flashlight or laser or whatever I run with it, and then the run cam. But only because the minimal rail that I have here, there's a little section of rail right here. It's not really going to be big enough to do anything. And then this rail here, after I do the rail riser and my optic, I'm not going to have any space up there. So really the side rails are the only thing that's going to be available for my run cam and all that stuff. So we'll have to get that figured out. Let's see. This one fit. There we go. We got a winner right there. Okay, yeah. So we'll get that one all the way back there as far as we can. There we go. So we got that bad boy slid all the way back. It was sitting up here. We got it all the way back. And now I'm going to do the rail riser, which needs to be loosened. But, oh, that was bad. Just the same size. Of course it's not. So switch that down to a smaller one. Still. All right. So here we go. Loosen those a bit. I will admit that these rails are thick boys. It was a pain in the butt to get this foregrip on. So, just out of curiosity, what what is everybody's favorite type of platform to run? I know Caleb Tucker likes to run ARs. I was curious if these were two different sizes, like if I would switch between sizes. But doesn't look like it. You know, it is pretty limited on space. I am going to go ahead and just remove that back optic for now. And if I have to, oh, that's not the right one. If I have to go without the flip up sights, and that's what I'll do. I'm getting pretty limited on space for this. Shoot. Ow! Oh. Ooh. We're barely even in camera frame for that. Sorry, guys. See, that's just not wanting to fit over that rail. So I'm not really sure what to do or what is going on. And of course, I'm not going to have the room to try to slide that down in there. Hmm. Interesting. And I can't tell, but those both look the same. They don't look like they're pitched different. So it doesn't look like one will give me more space than the other. Hmm. So sorry if it's a little amateur hour over here. I am definitely new to teching and all that stuff. So that's literally as far back as I could put the rail, which is further back than what I wanted to, but I want to see if I can try to at least get this to slide in there, and then maybe I can fight and get it to adjust when I get it in there. Okay. So that's where we're at now. But it kicked it. So to get enough clearance to put that on there, I had to set the rail riser all the way back here, which is not what I wanted to do. You know what? I wonder. Really, if I would have adjusted the stock, it gives me all the room I need to try to do that and to set this where I want it. Okay. Okay. I think we got this figured out. Sorry if you guys can hear his TV. Well, it's actually my TV. But my son is obsessed with PJ Masks. So he's got to watch that on an everyday basis. So sometimes it's just easy to set him in there, let him watch a show and have his snacks and his juice and sit in here and do my thing. And every once in a while he'll come in here and he'll try talking and stealing the show, and then he decides he wants to close the door and leave, and that's when things get interesting, because that means he's going to go and dump out all his toys all over the place, and I have to go and check on him. But he's 2, and for the most part, he's not that bad. So I got pretty lucky. I don't have a very terrible child. He's also my first boy, so things are a lot different than girls. I have 3 of them. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to have comments about having a rail riser. Me personally, let's get this camera back up and over here without knocking everything down. All right, so here we go. So me personally, I prefer to have the rail riser, especially with my goggles and whatever other iPro I'm running. It just kind of helps give it that little bit of up, since I'll either be wearing my full face mask or a full face mask. I sold one of my favorite one a long time ago, and then my other one I hand down to my daughter, so she had full face coverage. I'd rather take a shot to the face than have one of my kids take a shot to the face. That's unnecessary. But whenever I do get another full face mask, it would be. I thought it'd be a lot easier for me, or it is a lot easier for me to have a full face mask and be able to look down the optic with a rail riser, opposed to just struggling and stuff. So that's how that's going to sit. That's how that's going to sit. And I think next I'm just going to go ahead and take the flash hider off, which was extremely loose from the get-go. And it will get the suppressor, which eventually I'll probably do with the same thing that my G36 had done. And we'll go ahead and take that off again. So come on. So the barrel, the inner barrel, as you can see, is right there. It meets the end of this. So if I stick with a suppressor, I will eventually, which I don't even know if this one does. I don't think this one does come apart, but eventually I'll end up getting the suppressor that has the spot for a drop-in for a tracer. But I want to do the inner barrel extended to the end of, I guess technically it would be, so the tracer unit I would mount at the tip. The tracer unit I'd mount at the tip, and then the barrel I would have go up there. So I mean, it'd be a little bit longer than what this is, but be a Type 4 barrel and all that good stuff. Help with accuracy a little bit. And that's it. I don't know if I am going to paint this tan to match the gun, or if I'm just going to go ahead and repaint it black. It was on the G36, so that was the color scheme of the G36. It was green and black. But yeah, that's about the way she will look And of course, I gotta slap this mag in here so that we can see the actual look of it put together. So that's how she'll look. That's how I'll rock it. And then it'll get my red dot. I should not be resting this on my belly. But let me slap this on here real quick, just so we can get all the visuals. Come on. Oh, I forgot. I think this is the one where I have to take the front peg all the way off. Let's set it back right here. That lets it stick out from the rail riser just long enough that I'll be able to access the. What's that? It doesn't seem like it doesn't want to set right. Oh. There we go. I guess it just wasn't being lined up correctly. But there we go. There she is. That's how she'll look. I think it looks dope as hell. Gives me plenty of room back here so that I can still do my adjustments, turn it on, off, change my reticles. This is 5 power red, 5 power green, and it still gives me plenty of room up here that I can mount the screen, the protector for the red dot. And actually, depending on which one it is, I might be able to run my cameras off of here and maybe even a low profile run cam like off the front of this rail so that it gets a more defined picture of like where I'm aiming. But yeah, so that's how the XR-5 is gonna sit from here on out. I'm pretty happy with it, pretty stoked with it. Have to work on making sure it's sighted in. So I'll do all those adjustments. Obviously, these sights do have the adjustments to get them on point, and then obviously painting the flash hider. But yeah, here that's how she'll sit. I'm happy with it, and I think it looks badass. What do you guys think? Like I said, not much to do. I was just going to tinker with it a little bit, and I got that done. If nobody else has got anything that they want to chit chat about, I guess I'll go ahead and call this stream done. It was pretty short and sweet, and um, didn't didn't really get to talk to a whole lot of people, but it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and this just wasn't the stream for chit chat. I guess had to silence and delete a couple of these pages that almost look like they're in Russian, or these chats that are almost in Russian. They kept saying the same thing over and over. So yeah, we ain't gonna have that. So if that's it, nobody else is here, nobody else wants to chit chat and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream over. I did what I wanted to accomplish. Got got some minor accessories put on to the XR-5. The only thing I need now are the detachable sling mounts for the rifle. It has a sling hole here. There's one on the other side. And if anybody knows what this is on the front of the XR-5, can you please let me know? Because this little cap just spins. It doesn't tighten. It doesn't do anything. It just spins. So I don't know what that is. So if anybody can help me on that, that would be great. But I have my 1-point sling that I'll put on it. I just need to get a quick detached sling point for the rifle, and we'll be good. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and call this video over. So thanks for checking out the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe below. I put WishTech's Discord in the chat, but if you, I'll probably put it in the bottom eventually too. So you guys go check him out. He's an awesome tech to watch and learn from. That's who I've been trying to learn from, and just by watching a couple streams, I've already learned a lot, and I already know I still have a lot to learn. So he's very knowledgeable, especially when it comes to like in the gearbox. So, but that's it for now. As always, guys, make sure that you are wearing your iPro, calling your hits, being safe, and above all else, have fun out there. Until next time.